Hi folks, people of the world. I made a video the other day about asking how to do viruses for kids. I spoke to friends. I was speaking to a friend earlier who's a 10-12-year-old and asking them what they thought about the virus, and they said it was scary and dangerous. Or they said it was dangerous. So I thought I would do a video quickly on this. I should have done this ages ago. But coronavirus compared to other viruses, yes, coronavirus has a death toll. It's caused, I've not read the latest data, but 0.2 to 0.4%, maybe up to about 2%. I think it's in this region rather than this region. Some countries it's more like this, other ones it's more like this. And this is with a lot of modern medical care. So without medicine it would have been higher, and children are hardly affected. But I think it's something like 1 in 25,000 kids go to hospital and 1 in a few million die. Children are really hardly affected by corona at all. I have a 7-year-old. I've been monitoring it very closely. HIV, on the other hand, is quite different. It kills everybody. 100% death toll. There's no cure, no vaccine. Okay? With modern medicine, you can take drugs which can give you a normal life if you get HIV, but it ruins your life because you're living on drugs. You rely on drugs all the time. I would be devastated if I got HIV, but without drugs, you die. The HIV destroys your immune system, so when you get other things like colds or flus or coughs or bacterial infections, they will kill you. Okay. Nobody's ever recovered from HIV, and there's no cure. Okay, it kills everybody. Ebola, we're all familiar with a little bit from outbreaks in recent years, kills 50 to 90% of the population. It has no licensed vaccine. It leaves a lot of physical scarring, and it's a battle to recover from. I think lowest death tolls are 25%, but it's 50 to 90% generally, okay? It's much higher. It's pretty nasty, deadly disease. You have to fill patients up with a lot of liquid from very early on to stop them dehydrating and being just killed. So yeah, next one, Marburg, which you won't have heard of. That's a bit like Ebola, 50 to about 88-90% death toll. No vaccine, okay? So this is much higher again than coronavirus. Polio virus kills again far more adults than coronavirus, 15 to 30%, and a lot more children die. So this thing is much nastier than coronavirus in terms of no cure, horrible disfigurements. Okay, long COVID is a problem with people in coronavirus. There's possibly about 2 million with long COVID, but a lot of these other diseases, I think, are much nastier, leave horrible disfigurements. Smallpox is another one, again, pretty high death toll, not as bad as Ebola and Marburg, but it's very high. It's actually gone now, eradicated since 1980, but it left horrible disfigurements, but there was a vaccine. Okay, so yeah, so we got smallpox, polio, Marburg, Ebola and HIV are much nastier, have much higher death tolls than coronavirus. Coronavirus does cause long COVID problems, but putting that aside, the death toll is pretty tiny. And these death tolls are with medicine as well. These are with medicine. So yeah, coronavirus is much milder. I've been very worried about the Indian variant since it came along, much more than with the others, because you have twice as much chance of going to hospital. I think you have twice as much chance of dying, so I've been much more worried about the Indian variant. But the death toll overall is actually much lower than with other viruses, much lower. This is only killing more people because it's new. When microbe is new in the population doesn't have herd immunity, although some people cope with it, but others don't, and so far more people die. Once the survivors have passed their genes on, a population builds herd immunity. This is assuming there's no vaccine. Obviously vaccine creates herd immunity. But this is one of the reasons why there's been a higher death toll compared to flus and colds, is because we haven't had herd immunity. Flus and colds have been around for centuries, for thousands of years. That's why we have much better immunity against them, as well as diets have improved as well. So, okay. So I hope that helps you understand a bit better. There are much nastier ones. HIV kills everybody, and Ebola kills far higher numbers, 50 to 90%. Okay, and some of these other viruses are pretty high as well, and pretty nasty, terrifying diseases. These two are terrifying diseases, HIV and Ebola. They are terrifying diseases. Okay. Have a good day. Please like, subscribe, comment, press bell. Help me get to 50 subscribers. Thanks. I'm doing more on coronavirus, proteins and structures next. Bye.